All right. The after show, man. Before we get started, happy motherfucking birthday, Mooger Fruger, because this will air today and people will see it. We fucking love you. I'm glad you're out celebrating. Like I told you in the text today, make sure and don't fall down. And he told me I'm sober right now, but that will happen later. And I told him, hey, I said today. I didn't say now. Because you know that motherfucker's going to get drunk, as he should. Cheers, Mooger Fruger, and happy birthday, man. Jerry?
Yeah, happy birthday, dude, man. I'm having such a great time co-hosting the show with him. So I hope he has a really good one.
Fuck, he rules, man. And we got the legend, the legacy, the legend award winner of his Pop-Tarts, the blueberry Pop-Tarts, Lee Gershman.
Hi, how you doing?
Fine. We just recorded a podcast on David Gilmour on an Island, which will be out 10 weeks later. So I hope you guys will enjoy that 10 weeks later. But we brought up some stuff, man. I was talking about this band here. This album just celebrated an anniversary. It came out in March of 1987. One of the most iconic album covers of all time, I must say. And this Joshua Tree in Joshua Tree, California, has now it fell over and died. They got a plaque there.
Just fell over and died?
It fell over and died. And they got a plaque there marking the tree that they filmed this picture in. U2 loves America. U2 loves what we stand for. They are not a political band like everybody thinks Bono is. He never said, like, every time he claps, somebody dies of hunger or whatever. He never said that. That is fucking...
Then stop doing it, you heartless bastard.
Yeah, he's never said that. And I seen him twice. I seen him on this tour. Dude, this album was so big, they filled the LA Coliseum. I saw this at the LA Coliseum with the Pretenders, opening with Johnny Marr on guitar on that tour.
I had the VHS of the Pop show in I think it was
Pop Mart is awesome, dude.
Yeah in San something like in Mexico City, I think it was.
That's a great one, man.
And so I used to listen to that, and they did a good Bullet the Blue Sky on that.
Dude, I've seen them. They didn't do any Joshua Tree songs on the last one with the Innocence tour. They did both those albums together, and they didn't do it, but they put on a show. It's like you feel Bono, you feel the guy is there loving the audience, and he just, for some reason, he reaches out to you, just grabs your soul while you're there watching. My wife cried watching them. She's never seen them. That was the second time I seen them. I'm saying this guy is one of the best frontmen ever. He doesn't move around. He doesn't give you all these fucking moves. He doesn't jump over drum risers, but he talks to the audience. He gets the audience involved with them. It feels like you're talking to a family member when he's up on stage. But Jerry, you had some stuff to say, man.
Yeah, I got something to say to you. First of all, I'm not a total hater of U2. I liked them all the way up until the Joshua Tree. I even like some of the Route on Hum tracks. But the band, to me, lost its hunger after they started losing their hunger after The Unforgettable Fire, in my opinion. Because you look at albums like War, October, and Boy Man, they were were hungry.
Great albums,
their music was just fucking solid. It burned into your soul. The Unforgettable Fire had some cool elements of that, but
the track.
They got rich off the Joshua Tree. I mean, no denying it was a huge fucking album. It had some great songs on it that I still enjoy. But to me, after that album, the fire has been gone. They started. Hold on. You said before that they changed with the times. They
didn't change with the times.
No.
They created trends.
No, they did not. Bullshit.
Yeah,
anyway, you said the same thing about why you didn't like Kiss is because they did the same exact things.
Oh, Kiss went with the trends. You
No,
two
no, no, no,
created
no, no.
trends.
You two did not create fucking trends.
What did they
dude.
follow? What did they trend did they follow?
Poppy ass shit, fucking electronic music,
Pop,
disco.
No, actually, no. They mixed
No.
disco with rock. They changed.
And then
they
got
actually people copied pop. They copied that album.
Who fucking copied that?
A lot
album?
of bands after them.
Who?
A lot of bands. Fucking, you
I
got the Brit pop shit.
Edge.
Fucking
Well, enough fucking said right there.
Oasis.
Edge, on the other hand, was a fucking great guitar player. I loved his use of his equalizer and his delay effect. He went away from that on the after the Joshua Tree and got this weird fucking broken speaker sound on his guitar.
Octung Baby is so fucking
now Larry Mullen Jr. and fucking Adam Clayton, great fucking rhythm section, solid as fuck. I'll give you that much. But as far as songwriting as a whole, I mean, they fucking lost their fire after the Joshua Tree.
I don't think you've read any of Bono's lyrics since then.
No, they haven't changed much.
Oh yeah, you're just pissed off they gave you a free album. That's all.
That did piss me off, by the way.
It didn't piss me off. I even bought the
But
CD.
look, dude, you mentioned I get why people like you too. I just make fun of you because I like fucking with you. You know how that. I'm not a total hater of you two, like I said before. So I'm sure the fucking show at the Sphere was awesome. I'm sure any show at the Sphere is going to be fucking awesome, though. But
did you hear Bono's vocals? God damn, fucking amazing.
He's an average singer in my. He's a run-of-the-mill singer.
But the thing is, he sings. You can feel that he's legitimate. He ain't fucking Paul Stanley singing just to fucking get fans in. He sings what he feels. He writes what he feels. He doesn't write to fucking pander to his fucking fan base.
That I don't know about. I'm not 100% sure about
if
that.
If they did that, they would keep doing the Joshua Tree over and over and over and over again.
But anyway, let's let Lee talk. I'm sorry. I'm picking up all this space.
Prefer to meet Bono than Paul Stanley. He would at least be more genuine. Have you ever seen well, first of all, I think that Brian Eno and Daniel Lanois, they kind of fixed their sound a little bit more in that atmospheric direction, which I don't think was really great for them. Some of Brian Eno's solo stuff is kind of iffy. I really like Daniel Lanois' album Arcade. That one's really good. And after hearing that, it makes me surprised to think that the same guy worked with U2. But have you heard or seen the video of U2 with Robert Plant doing the Led Zeppelin song Trampled Underfoot?
No, I haven't. I need to check that out.
They do it kind of okay, and they do it decent, but they do it kind of tired. But Bono's on the stage, but he's away from Robert Plant, and he's got like this bag, like he's drinking something. But after he's taking a drink, instead of swallowing it, he spits it out, and he doesn't quite spit at the audience. He just spits on the stage, and it looks like he's like pacing, like as if he's just some weirdo drunk who no one's taking off the stage. It's an act, I know that, but it's kind of odd because he's not a part of the song. He's just like pacing back and forth with a bottle in a bag, and then he's spitting while Robert Plant's on the other side of the stage with the band playing the song. So I thought that was kind of weird.
I don't know what to make. I don't know what to make of that. Is it a disrespectful thing, or I don't know. I don't get it.
No, I think he was just trying to be relevant. You got the God up there. You got the golden God up there singing with him.
Maybe somebody pissed in his fucking drink. Who knows?
I don't know. Bono is one of the most genuine guys you will ever meet. I've never met him.
I don't buy that for a minute, but that's your opinion.
He doesn't take a political side. He doesn't take politics.
I'm not talking about politics. He's a fucking
no, but I'm just saying
mug.
He's for the working man. He's for the people. He doesn't charge tickets like fucking Springsteen does, who's supposed to be for the people's. Fucking, I am so depressed. I didn't get to go see them in Vegas. Goddamn, I love that band so much. I remember when I first saw them on that Joshua Tree tour, I was in a fucking stadium. I hate fucking stadium fucking shows because it feels so impersonal. But Bono talked to the audience so much that he made you feel like you were in a small club. I'm saying that guy can talk to the common man better than Bruce Springsteen. I'm just letting you know, Bruce Springsteen is, I love Bruce Springsteen, but Bono is actually the working man's fucking voice. And he's from Ireland.
Yeah. I remember back in the day, long ago, when U2 was charging $50 a ticket. This was during a time when most other groups are charging maybe 15 or 20 at the most. And so they got flack for doing that. But then Bono said that we have to do that because of the stage setup and everything. It costs a lot. But then shortly after that, other groups charged that much or even more. So
again, U2 set trends
of the trend, huh?
U2 set this trend. People followed U2. They didn't
I
follow
think
anybody.
Pearl Jam started that.
No, Pearl Jam went against Ticketmaster, but they couldn't fight them, so they stayed with Ticketmaster. So
they're still one of the cheap. They're still one of the cheapest.
Really,
concerts.
I'm trying to get tickets for them at the Forum. They're really expensive, dude.
Really?
Oh God,
that's news to me. So I don't believe it's California. Who the fuck knows what happens out there?
Well, California sucks.
I don't know how the fuck you can live out there nowadays. I used to love it when I lived out there, but I couldn't stand fucking living back there nowadays.
Well, hopefully we get a regime change going on soon.
You know what? I wouldn't care. I wouldn't be upset.
Jerry, have you ever seen U2 live?
No, I haven't. I've seen them just on TV.
Yeah, I think you really need to see a show, then you would understand the power of that band.
Oh, if I can see, them doing their first 4 or 5 albums, nothing but that, absolutely, I'd probably go see them. But I want to hear fucking discotheque and shit like that.
Oh,
they play more of that than they do their old stuff.
No, they don't.
Fucking Vertigo and crap like
What's
that.
What's wrong with Vertigo?
Fucking a guitar sound, dude, just drives me nuts. I
love that fucking song,
and
man.
Fucking the Swedish thing. Come on, dude. What kind of shit is that, man?
Oh, that was a B-side, right?
There was a video for it, so I thought.
But it was still a B-side.
Well,
it wasn't
so was Beth. So,
well, Beth sucks. But it wasn't on a traditional U2 album. It was on the greatest hits plus B-sides. So it was a B-side of the Joshua Tree, one of the singles. Because U2 was really good at that. They would give you songs like that weren't on the album on their B-sides. It's like they did what's that song about they put on Rattle and Hum live track. Goddamn. Can't remember it. Silver and Gold was a huge song for them, but it was a B-side, dude. They had so many good B-sides. They made B-sides that didn't go on the album. Sweetest Thing was one of them. So was Silver and Gold. They had a lot of Dancing Barefoot was a B-side too. They did the cover of Dancing Barefoot, which is really cool too. You ever heard that one? I'm dancing barefoot.
If I do, I don't remember it.
You should get if you could find it, you should get their greatest hits plus the B-sides, which was limited edition. I got that on CD. The B-sides are fucking amazing. I used to go buy the singles so I could get the B-sides of the Joshua Tree because they had a lot of great Silver and Gold. You know Silver and Gold, right?
I'm familiar with the song. I don't exactly remember it well, but I do know the song.
In fucking Ronald Hum, he goes, "Come on, Edge, sing the blues," and he goes, fucking great solo by Edge on that, man.
It wasn't the live traction that got to me. It was Angel Harlem. It was fucking Desire. Those are the songs that I liked from it.
Dude, the live tracks on there are fucking amazing, especially when he goes, "Martin Luther King, sing," Rattle and Hum. It's like, God, they did that in Arizona where they didn't celebrate that fucking holiday. And they fucking said, "Fuck you, Arizona." They fucking said, "Martin Luther King, sing,"
Huh.
You know that at that time, Arizona did not celebrate Martin Luther King Day
I wonder why they didn't.
because they're assholes. Not mean to get political, but that
I
man,
mean, every city's got Martin Luther King Boulevard now. And every big city. I mean,
you know
it's
what
like that.
sucks? Every city that has that Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, it's the ghetto.
No, not in Nashville. It's a pretty good.
Well, in
We
LA,
actually rode on it. It was the one where we passed the stadium on.
in LA, it is.
Yeah.
It's a fucking ghetto. Fuck, it's pretty. I also heard that Churchill Downs around that fucking racetrack is a ghetto. And so,
Yeah.
fucking, but fucking, let's get off of you two, man.
Please.
Ace Frehley, Lee, you met him. Did you really meet him?
It's like technically I was in the same room with him. Let's say you went in a bar and you said, "Hi everyone," and nobody answered you, but you could say that you met everyone because they were in the same room. It was like that. I go up to him, I say, "Hi Ace." He's looking at the album he's signing. I go, "Hi Ace." He still doesn't look up. I mentioned going to see Dynasty. He nods, which is a little more than he did to some people. So at least he nodded to that. So I got full attention. But then after that, you know, I say I got some music for you. He's not even listening. He's just signing. So his girlfriend said, "Okay." So I gave it to her, and I said, "Hey Ace, can I take a selfie with you?" And he's still not saying anything. He's not looking at me. So his girlfriend and someone else said, "Yeah." So I took a picture, and it looks like I'm taking a picture of Ace, and I decide to poke my head in the picture.
Yes, that's the one you posted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, and other people had the same situation. They tried to take a picture. They were like trying to smile and stuff, and it looked like they were hiding the fact that he wasn't even looking at them, you know.
So
And
is Ace actually like Kiss? He doesn't give a fuck about the fans.
yeah, and another guy who did a review of it. I didn't see him in line, but he did a review. He said that when Ace was signing his picture, there was a lady in front of him who was still standing there, like hoping Ace would talk to her, and he wasn't even looking at her or saying anything, you know. So,
Wow.
uh,
Yeah.
and I
I
stood
mean,
in line for 4 hours for that. So it's like if if someone wants a signed limited edition picture album that you can only get at that store that he signs, maybe who knows how much it's worth, but that at least you'll get product. But if you're there thinking you'll meet him, chances are the only way that he might say anything is if someone, there was a guy who was like waiting there since about 6 in the morning. He was there
Ooh.
for hours. So
Ooh.
he had to get out of line, and then other people came. So he was about seventh, but still, he was like within the first 10 minutes. So I think he said that he asked Ace some questions, and Ace had talked with him. So if someone was there like really, really early, he might have responded. But by the time I was there, he already took a couple of breaks, one for pizza and then one for maybe coffee, and then after that, I saw other videos where it just showed as if people were saying, "Okay, Ace just has to keep signing." So it might have been that they told him not to say anything, but he could have smiled, or he could have
right.
at least looked up for a second to know who he was signing to.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand if you're at a restaurant and you see a celebrity having dinner with his family, maybe, and you go up to them and they get pissed or whatever and tell you to fuck off and leave me alone or ignore you or whatever. I get that. But if you're in a venue where you're supposed to meet your fans and
Yeah,
you're paying money for the album, You could at least
Yeah.
acknowledge them somehow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get it.
How long was that line, Lee?
Oh, the guy who did the video, the other video, um, you know, of meeting him, um, he said he got there, and he got there about 15 minutes in line after I did, which means that he was probably like, well, but he waited even like an hour and a half longer,
So
and so
I'm just,
the line was about like in all about maybe 2 blocks.
but I'm saying if Ace sat there and talked to everybody in line, that'd be like an 8 hour a long day for him,
Yeah.
you know. The guy's old, man. You gotta
It
give.
don't take much effort to say hello, thank you, this and that. Do
Well, he
something,
did
man.
nod at him.
Look at him, you know, at least, you know.
Yeah.
I know, but you know, he's probably like sitting there going, signing this shit, signing this shit, signing this shit, signing this shit. He can't
He might
talk to
have been
everybody, man.
like nodding, like my neck hurts.
Well, if you can't do it, don't do it, because you're just disappointing your fans, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it's like me. I could
I-
have went and got an autograph by Lou Graham when I saw him,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to
I-
wait in the line because I'm lazy.
So maybe Ace didn't even hear me. Maybe he was just like every 10 minutes nod. And if
Right.
someone's there and happens to say something, they got it.
Yeah, you got the evil robot Ace from the Phantom of the Park movie. That's probably what you got.
I've never seen that movie. I need to watch it so I could just fuck with it. You know, I bet it's really bad, but I like cheesy movies, so maybe I like it. You know?
Yeah.
Phantom of the Park. Was that were you guys excited about that movie when it came out?
Fucking A, dude. I was a kid, dude. I was like 8 or 9 years old, and it was on regular TV. Of course I was.
What about you, Lee?
I saw it, but when I saw it, it was like um I didn't really understand it, and I think I kept getting up to get milk and cookies and wasn't really paying attention. It just seemed like it was just background for my eating milk and cookies, and I wasn't, it didn't have anything in it that I remembered much, except I physically remember seeing it, and I remember seeing people in a park talking, and that's about it.
Rip and Destroy.
I don't know. I've never seen that movie, but I keep hearing about the what's that other movie that they talk about with that that short dude? It's like fucking what's that movie with that fucking dude? God, everybody talks about this movie. It's like fucking it's like a godly B movie. God dang it, I can't remember. It's Phantom of something. What was that? It was like something.
Phantom of the Opera.
No, it was like Phantom of the Opera, but
Or
it
Phantom
was like
of the Paradise
Phantom of the Paradise. There you go.
with,
Everybody
with
talks
Paul
about
Williams.
them. With Paul Williams, yeah.
Paul Williams. I do remember that now. Yeah.
I've never
Have
seen
you
that
ever
movie,
heard of
but
Have you ever heard of Paul Williams' solo album?
yes, and I didn't like it. I liked him when he
Yeah,
acted. He was funny and acting with that
Smokey
big
and the
dude.
Bandit, he was awesome.
With
I'd
that
like to
big-
kick
that-
his ass.
That big dude he had with him was
Yeah.
comedy partner, you know, like Jack
I'd like
Black.
to kick his ass.
How
You-
people have now bought Paul Williams albums because they liked them in Phantom of the Paradise, and I'm thinking they really probably didn't have any clue about everything else that he did. They were just assuming that he would be like how he was in that movie.
He did that song with that one dude, like later, that became like a Grammy winner. You know, the Grammys suck, but what's that guy's name? Fucking Growing Pains' son. Growing Pains,
Kirk
Alan
Cameron?
Thicke. Alan Thicke, his son.
Oh, Alan Thicke.
Robin?
Robin Thicke, you know, he did that
Oh.
song. He wrote that song that was really big that Farnell wrote with him. Fuck that song. It sucks. I forgot what it was, but it was so bad. But he got a Grammy for that. I go, fuck it. Dude, Paul Williams has had plastic surgery. What the fuck, dude? You're a fucking dwarf, dude. Why do you have you remember him in fucking Fantasy Island where he was in there with that other dude that he was doing Don Quixote?
Oh wow. Yeah.
I don't remember Paul Williams' music. I remember him in acting and like Cannonball Run and shit like
He
that.
yeah, he used to have a fucking commercial for his album like in the early 80s or late 70s. I don't know, something like that. But I saw it all the time on TV. Remember when they used to advertise music on TV, commercials and shit?
Yeah.
But
It's like
he would like I consider him to be like the contemporary of Paul Anka or Neil Sedaka.
and My Mom Loves You.
Who was
Yeah.
that dude that sang The Streak?
In the Street.
And they call it The Streak.
I don't know that
It
song.
was like comedy music in a way, like comedy country music.
Not
Everyone
Tim
is
Curry.
beautiful. That guy.
Oh, Ray Stevens.
Ray
Ray
Stevens, that's it.
Didn't
Yeah.
you see America? I don't know. That was Neil Diamond.
That's another guy I was thinking about. That was always his commercials were all over fucking.
But
TV
I
back
like
in the day.
Loon Wainwright the third, and I like some of Jim Stafford.
I have no idea who those people are.
Do you know the song I Don't Like Spiders and Snakes?
Oh yeah, I know that one.
I don't know
Yeah.
that one.
That's Jim Stafford.
Okay,
What's that song Reminiscing? Is that Little River Band?
fucking
Yeah.
great tune. Yes, awesome song.
That's a great song. I love that song.
Love that
I-
band.
Yeah, you gave me a CD I need to fucking listen to. I still haven't listened to it yet. So much music to listen to right now. So much new, so much old, so much new shit. And I know, Jerry, this album fucking rules. The new
I'm
Judas
having
Priest.
having a hard time liking it. I'm getting the new Bruce today. It's supposed to be in the mail today, so
Bruce
I like what I
who?
hear from it so far.
What album is that, Mark?
Invincible Shield, Judas Priest.
Oh,
Cool album
I-
cover.
take a gander at it.
Album fucking rules. I didn't get the Target version with the 3 extra songs on it. But I like it, man. I think this band rules. I
They
think they're
do
making
absolutely. They
I have the new Bruce Dickinson. I like that album too. Fucking cool. The new Plush. Also check them out. Newer band, Rival Sons, fucking Dirty Honey, fucking Dust Coda, you know.
I decided to listen to a whole Trickster album
Ooh.
and actually like a song off of it.
What album are you listening to, by the way?
Also another song that wasn't bad, and one more that I could stand. So there were about 3 songs that equal to about 2 good ones. Human Era.
I like that album. That I don't like I hate the first Trickster album. I like the album Here, and I like the Human Error, and I like the Human Error is a good fucking album. I like that fucking album.
It kind of made me think of contemporary adult country.
What? What the fuck are you talking about?
There were songs on it that made me think if Amy Grant did it, it would be hard rock album.
Amy Grant sucks, dude. I only like the song with Peter Cetera, The Next Time I Fall in Love. That's a good one.
I don't like that song.
The next time I fall in
But I
love.
like him.
God damn, Lee. Okay, I like Trickster. But I don't like Steve Brown fucking ruining Ace Frehley though. God damn.
I would have to say that I agree with you, but each time I hear it, I think something different. But I do think that it's better than a Trickster album.
No.
It's not an Ace Frehley album per se. It's more of a Trickster album. But I think that at least it's not as good as Spaceman or Space Invader. They have at least the Ace Frehley sound, but I mean, for a screwed up album, it's better than it could have been.
I like 2 songs off the new Ace Frehley album, Fighting for Your Life and 10,000 Volts. The rest of it's fucking horrible.
I like 10,000 Volts, and I like Walking on the Moon.
Ooh.
I also like Cosmic Heart, and those are the 3 that I like.
Well, you like 3. I like 2.
As long as you guys didn't mention Cherry Medicine or whatever that fucking terrible song is. That song is awful.
Well, that song is horrible.
That one also is a bad it makes me think of like one of my lyrics that I do as a joke. Like I would say, I saw you walking in the room. I could not help but notice you were so wonderful. Makes me shout, bathroom time in the pickle factory. I love you. I love you. Bathroom time in the pickle factory. Let's get married. And that would be my song.
Fucking a lot better than the fucking cherry mist. That's a fucking classic right there, man.
Cherry medicine is like, it makes me want to, like, I got those Luden's cherry cough drops. I just ate them as candy.
I mean, the video's nice to look at, but other than that, there's nothing really good about that tune.
It was the thing that made me at least stomach the song. But without the video, the song, I like stuff like Talk to Me or
Yeah, good tune.
Coin. Those are good pop songs, but
Yeah.
it sounds like Steve Brown probably wrote a little too much of it, and he decided, hey Ace, people will listen to this if you do it. Ha 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 ha.
Trickster does play Rip Fest, you know.
It's like that clown that is in Styx now. He writes all the fucking music for him, and I'm like, dude, man, he's a terrible songwriter for the band.
Who's that?
Wow.
What the fuck's his name? The new guitar player they got. They have a third guitarist.
You hate that guy, man.
They don't need him.
Well, GY said, I'm lazy. I don't want to write shit anymore. He just wants to play, you know.
He never wrote much anyway after Paradise Theater anyway, so.
Well, nobody really wrote much after Paradise Theater because they went into Kilroy was here with Dennis took over.
Oh, yeah. True.
Yeah. So I like Kilroy was here. I like a lot of songs. I love Heavy Metal Poisoning. I think that's a fucking great song.
I'm going to have to see about on my own doing a track by track of a Dennis DeYoung album versus a Trickster album and see which one do I stand more.
Well, Desert Moon sucks, so don't do
I love
that.
fucking Desert. I love Desert Moon.
Desert
Do his
Moon.
last one. His last one's probably one of his best, man.
Both of his last two albums are really
I have no
good.
idea what would be the best or not, so I'll take your word for it, Jerry, and I'll listen to it.
Even 100 years from now is a good album, man. I love that album.
I don't think he's done a bad solo album, in my opinion. Either is Tommy, so.
Well, I thought you didn't like Girls with Guns.
I love Girls with Guns. I asked you to play that song on your show a few times, man.
Lonely School, man.
Yeah. I mean, he
is a great album too.
One thing that pissed me off about Tommy is he didn't want to do ballads and shit. But what did he do on his? He wrote a bunch of ballads. You know, he didn't want to do a bunch of ballads and sticks.
Do you think that's a record company telling him, "Hey, we need ballads"?
Yeah, everybody likes a hit, so maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I think record companies neuter artists. That's just me. It's like, just let the artists do what they want to do. They have fans. Why do you have to like step in and say we don't hear a single Cherry Pie Warrant?
Cash,
Cherry Pie,
all about.
But I think Uncle Tom's Cabin was the biggest hit off that album. Was Cherry Pie a huge hit?
Well, that was a monster hit, man, when it came out. I remember.
But what?
I don't know the chart, information about it, but I know it was everywhere. Radio, MTV.
I need to look that up because I think Uncle Tom's Cabin was the best song off that album. And I saw Red, great fucking song, dude.
Yeah,
that album got fucked up over by Cherry Pie.
I saw the Rockets when they opened for Kiss, and I thought they were really good. Then I got the album, and I thought, this sounds way too commercial. This isn't like how they were live. They were really, really kick-ass live. And there was also this local band back in California in like Marin County called the Buddy Owen Band. And I saw them, and they were pretty hot. And they sometimes used like some famous musicians live with them on stage a little bit. And then I found their album and I got it, and it's like the difference between getting a piece of real cheese in the restaurant and then getting it packaged, and it's not even real cheese. It's just like chalk with yellow food coloring, kind of like that. It was like, ew, this is a horrible sound. What they were like a blues band live that had some good, almost like Santana riffs and stuff. But live, But on the album, they had like these phony synthesizers. They almost sounded like some sort of synth pop crap, and I was like, "What is this?" You know.
Synth pop. I like a lot of synth pop. I'm in Depeche Mode and New
But like
Order. You know,
you, but let's say you got an album by Rival Sons and it was synth pop. Would you
that would
probably
suck. That would really suck. Like I said, that Tesla album Shock with Phil Collen producing it. I don't want to hear Def Leppard on a fucking Tesla album. And
Yeah.
Tesla released 2 singles after that, like Time to Rock and some other great songs. That's Tesla. They had 5 good songs on Shock, which I need to review because I need to take the shit out of that album. I really need to fuck with that album because the summer song they did on it. What the fuck are you, Train?
That'd be a good review. That'd be a good review someday.
Yeah, we need to do Shock, dude. You know how much I love Tesla.
That might actually hurt. That might actually hurt you to review that one, though.
Oh, it would hurt me, but
me too, because I love Tesla as well.
I'll take the pain on that album. Taste the Pain is a great fucking song by them too. What the fuck is Shock? You fucking shocked the fuck out of me. God damn, that album. I was happy with the first single, and I like some songs out there, but I go, where is the dual leads? You know, even Phil Collen, you have 2 leads on Def Leppard, but you didn't have it on there. I don't know what
I'll put to you like this. When I first heard Tesla, I heard the song Modern Day Cowboy. I thought it was awesome. And then I finally heard the album. I was looking forward to it. I thought it would be great. And there's only like 2 good songs off of it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I love that album.
Mechanical Resonance rules. God dang, the worst song on the album is Little Susie, and it's a cover.
Gonna have to disagree with you on that one, Lee. I love that album, man.
God damn, dude, you got Coming at You Live with
changes.
That one's the other song I like.
I'm a mean machine. I'm the kind you don't want to meet. And the name is I'm a danger in the street. God damn, those lyrics rule.
It sounded like they were either trying to imitate Cinderella or Britney Fox.
Dude, they sounded like they were doing Tesla. Tesla was before fucking Cinderella, bitch.
Well,
Cinderella copied Tesla.
Mark's getting emotional, man.
Yeah, because Tesla
make me like it better.
No. Tesla was before Cinderella. Tesla was before Guns N' Roses. Tesla fucking kicks Guns N' Roses discography wise. God damn.
Did they come out before Night Songs? Did they?
Yes, they did.
It was close, at least, man.
It was close.
It sounds right, though.
I need to check it out. Keep talking, Jerry. Bring us some
shit. I mean, they're a great fucking band. I mean, even Bustin' Nut was an underrated gem from Tesla.
Oh, I love Tesla.
That got no attention whatsoever, and that was a great record.
That's the only one other than Shock. Bustin' Nut's the one that I haven't heard yet. I heard all the others.
Yeah,
well, I didn't hear the live album, but all the studio ones I've heard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you've heard it. You listened to the acoustic album they came out with signs and all that shit on there. You heard that one before, right?
That was a great album.
What's it called? The 5-man acoustical jam?
Is that what it's called? Jam.
Yeah, that's not the one that I heard.
There was actually another one, wasn't there? They did like another version of that album.
The strings or whatever.
Yeah, I know. I can't remember. I think I own it. I think I own the vinyl, but I just haven't listened to it forever. I can't remember the name.
Okay, Tesla came out December 8th, 1996. What was the other album you're talking about?
Cinderella Night Song.
I don't even see the thing with that band. You know, I'm like, why?
It was close. I mean,
it was all around the same time period. At that time, when it came to not
June
that
9th, 1986. So they beat them in December of 1986. Tesla, Mechanical Resonance.
not
But
that
how
great
long?
music.
How long?
I
Well,
just didn't think about the time period.
well, you got June 9th. They released theirs in December of 1986.
Who, Cinderella?
Oh, hold on. I'm fucked up.
You're confusing me, dude.
No, I'm saying Night Songs are released in July of 1986. And I just told
Tesla came out in December 86.
Yeah.
That was close. Yeah. I thought
It was
Cinderella might have
close.
been a little earlier. Yeah.
But those albums are completely different from each other.
Sure.
It's
Absolutely.
not the same shit, man. It's like I love Tom Kiefer. I almost put like on the BS sessions, what's his name? You know, Keith. I almost put him as, but he's gotten better lately. So
I think that Tom Kiefer was as if he's purposefully trying to sound like Brian Johnson.
hmm.
And so for me, it just sounded too imitation.
But Tom Kiefer could sing like lower in the register than Brian could. He like nobody's fool. It's, I caught the colleges.
Yeah, I don't like that song much. I don't hate it though.
Nobody's fool rule.
I love Tom's voice in the song Coming Home. I mean, I think his voice is awesome on that song, man.
Yeah,
in my opinion, that's his best vocal, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, the BS sessions this week, we're doing what are we doing, Jerry?
We're doing an album battle between sophomore albums from Def Leppard, High and Dry, and Cinderella's Long Cold Winter. Track by track battle.
And we have Wayne Noon on there and possibly Lee. We don't know yet.
Yeah. I think I'm 51-49 in. But
could you go 51-50?
God, please don't.
But I think if I hear one song a day, I'll probably make it by then.
Or you need to let me know by Monday so I could put out the advertisement.
All right, I'll tell you by either Sunday night or Monday morning.
Well, I think we have Wayne Noon right now, unless he does a show with Ralph.
Yeah,
and that's cool, man. He could do anything he wants to. I love Wayne Noon, but I also have this chick who's in a band. Hold on, let me tell you who she is. She's gonna get back to me.
We have a lovely lady. All right,
we have she's a rocker. It's Katie Hart. You know, she's gonna check her schedule. But
cool, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, she's in a band. I need to figure out what the band is because I did hear her sing. She has a great voice. And also check out Bourbon House. They got some good
Lacey Crow. Lacey Crow. Happy birthday, Lacey. You just had a birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday, Lacey Crow. And also the Pinbricks with Ronya Kaminsky, which we did a review. We talked to Ronya. Lee. She's the Pinpricks has some good shit. And they named their band after Pink Floyd with Just Another Pinprick. So you need
and if you want to get a little heavier with some ladies, listen to Nervosa or maybe some Burning Witches. Good music there. Ladies are rocking nowadays, man. They really are.
Ladies always ruled, man. My favorite bands have always been Heart and fucking Lita Ford, fucking bands like that, man. It's like the ladies bring it. It's like, fuck, they have tits too. You can look at it. Sorry. I didn't mean to get.
I mean, check out Nita Strauss, Orianthi, man, great fucking guitarist, man.
Orianthi has a new album coming out.
Yep.
You know, fucking rule, man. But let's get the fuck out of here, man. Thank you, guys. Any final thoughts, Jerry?
Nothing, man. Lee, man, it's always fucking great to have you on, dude. I wish we could be on more, man. I know you do a lot of these videos, and I usually have things to do during the week. I don't have much time to do the videos, so this is actually a lot of fun. Thank you.
Hey, well, thank you.
Yeah, man. Lee, we love you. And I just want to give a shout out to Charles Trainer if you're watching this. I love you. But get your shit together. That's all I got to say to you. You know, maybe one day you'll come back on the show and guest. Just get your shit together and stop treating me like shit. I love you, brother. I'm just gonna say that to him.
All right, guys.
Because I'm just saying, I love the guy.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy, but he treated me like total shit. I'm just saying, get your shit together, become a member of society again, and be cool, man. Don't just take care of yourself. That's all I gotta say. Take care of yourself.
And each other.
Take care of each other and each other, man. All right, man. Let's get the fuck out of here. Thank you, guys.
Later, guys.
Later.
All right. Bye.